We are live. Drop the camera, guys. Give me a second. The UFC sucks. Low pay, no sponsors, no pension, no health care. On top of everything else, right? The UFC is not what it was in the beginning. Think about it. In the beginning, it was similar to Bloodsport, right? It was like different styles, no rules, no weight classes. Now the rules that they have now in place, it's not even close to how the Pride used to be. And because of this, guys, this is not talked about much, but because of this, many kickboxers, many fighters don't even want to fight in the UFC. Like I literally had a neighbor who fights for glory. And it's common knowledge here in Holland that they pay crap in the United States in the UFC. The pay is very, 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 very low in the UFC. Um, Most people get hung up on the amounts that Conor McGregor was pulling or Ronda Rousey was pulling, but most people don't realize that most UFC fighters make really, really low money. Like they have a very low pay. Like there's people in the US with regular jobs. Um, Even like people that work at McDonald's, it is said that they make around the same as the UFC fighters. Probably, of course, not literally, but if you think about it, if a UFC fighter only has 3, 4 fights a year, and they're making X amount per fight, 10, 15, 20 grand, do the math. It's not that much money in an entire year when you add it all up. And then on top of that, I think one of the worst things about it is the fact that they took the sponsorships out. Like even YouTubers, when you YouTube, you have some episodes that some YouTubers will be like, this episode was sponsored by Revlon or sponsored by L'Oreal or sponsored by whatever, Domino's Pizza. The UFC doesn't have that anymore. Dana White took away sponsorships from the fighters. That's why they all have to wear one brand. Like I'm wearing Puma now. They have to wear Reebok. They don't have a choice. And the UFC fighters used to make better money than what they make now, but that's all in the past. Dana White is a greedy fat bastard. He really is. I mean, I don't like Dana White at all. It's I think it's really unfortunate that people like Dana White exist. Seriously though, I mean, even though what he did with the UFC, arguably some people will call amazing, there's fight organizations that are way better and more entertaining than the UFC. I personally don't even really like the UFC. I used to love. My mic was off, guys. My bad. Um, I don't even know when the mic went out. Anyways, as I was saying, um, the UFC sucks because they pay their fighters crap, and low pay, no sponsors, no healthcare, no pension. Yeah, low pay, no sponsors, no healthcare, no pension, and on top of that, it's like they're making almost minimum wage, risking their health, and they have nothing to show for it a lot of times once it's all over and done with. It's yeah, I mean, and on top of that, if you watch the level, right, of the people that they have fighting, the levels, in my opinion, most of these fights in the UFC, they're like low level kickboxing fights or low level boxing fights, especially when you see guys like Sean Strickland who only throw hands, but they're not like boxing hands, hardly throws any kicks. You know, Sean Strickland kind of sucks too. But like, there's a bunch of mediocre people in the UFC. Francis Ngannou left, one of the best guys they had. It's like, it's unfortunate what Dana White's greed is beyond amazing, and his lack of any shame in what he's doing. That he's the fact that he's trying to do that with boxing as well. And then Muhammad Ali act so that he can just rip off boxers too. I mean, Dana White is a real piece of shit. Like, he really, really is, guys. Yes, that is unfortunate, right, Master One? And yeah, Jiu-Jitsu is getting more and more popular where you live, and like, I don't think Jiu-Jitsu should be popular. Like, Jiu-Jitsu is so freaking overrated. Like, it can work in the UFC with UFC rules, but it is like beyond overrated. The whole Jiu-Jitsu Chazelle. Um, I went to bed at 7 p.m., guys, and woke up at 12. So I slept 5 hours, like really deep. I just finished this water. I'm about to down this protein shake because I'm not hungry at all, and I gotta eat something. But yeah, whoops. Yeah, the UFC. Um, I think it's so unfortunate because think about how many people wouldn't want to fight. Like, I get this question all the time from people. Why don't you try to fight in the UFC? Why don't you try to fight in the UFC or fight here or fight there? It's like, me personally, I have no interest in fighting for Dana White. I have no interest in him ripping me off. I have no interest in him owning my skill, owning what I could wear, and then on top of that, paying me like crap, and you're gonna mess up your body, your brain, your face for nothing. You still have to live the rest of your life, and you're gonna live it like that, half-assed, broke, with no money, brain damage, all messed up. It's like, it's not worth it. The UFC, fighting in the UFC isn't worth it. If you're gonna fight, if you plan on being a fighter, you're really better off sticking with trying to box or even kickbox, because there's more money in both. There's definitely more money in boxing than UFC, but kickboxing has more money, makes kickboxers make more money than UFC fighters at the highest level, of course. If you look at like Glory, like for example, Rico Verhoeven or all these guys are fighting like Glory, they make more money than the average UFC fighter that you guys like. And by average, I mean average. I don't mean the most famous ones. Mm, I mean the average ones. Protein shakes are always great. Mm-mm-mm. Master One says, I have seen the Smashing Machine movie with The Rock. Okay, that's cool, man. Did you like it? So yeah, and I see the hate that Dana White gets. Dana White gets all this hate from a lot of people, and with reason. It's like, how can people not hate him the way he rips off all these fighters? No shame, not letting them have sponsorships, not letting them make any money, just being greedy and taking everything from himself, the fat ass. I really dislike Dana White. I really don't like that guy. Imagine if he actually fought. I mean, I think he used to box, right? I mean, he was a boxing promoter, but I think somewhere he actually boxed himself. You think about the fact that made himself a billionaire. That is crazy. Oh, that is just crazy. I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm gonna have some chocolate. Chocolate. Yeah. So, what do you guys think about Dana White? You guys think I'm right? You guys think I'm wrong? You got you. I mean, imagine what kind of UFC we could have if the rules were different and Dana White was paying people what he should pay them. Like, I mean, to the point that like Muay Thai fighters in Thailand, Dutch fighters in Holland, boxers all want to fight in the UFC. Imagine that. Imagine that. Maybe one day. Yes, I'm eating a chocolate bar with a protein shake. But I already drank most of the protein shake. The order in which you eat things matters, guys. So yeah, and so many people asking me that question, but it's like at the end of the day, I almost rather, like for example, if Dana White made me an offer to fight Sean Strickland for let's say, I don't know, X amount of money, I just like Dana White so much that if Sean Strickland told me on the side, hey, let's not do that fight, let's just spar only, let's spar really, really hard. You and me will raise some money and donate to charity so that Dana White doesn't make nothing. I'd rather make nothing than have Dana White make money off of me. That's how much I dislike Dana White. Just saying. Mmm. This is pure chocolate with nuts. It's really good. Yeah. So he's, speaking of The Rock, I don't think I've seen any Rock movies. I have not seen one of his movies that I can think of. I only saw Fast and the Furious, the one that, obviously, the one that The Rock plays. I think it was part five. That's the only Rock movie I've ever seen. I haven't seen any Rock movies. I don't like The Rock. But yeah. Hmm. Chocolate. So good. What are my thoughts over MMA Guru? What do you mean about MMA Guru? I don't understand. Yo, cheers. How you doing? Pretty good, man. So, my mom got these. Nutcracker. Spelled backwards. Ooh. No, man, it's pure. It's pure chocolate. Having I had a protein shake before that, though. I'm still finishing the protein shake because the order in which you eat things matters. You should always ingest the protein first, whether it's a protein powder, shake, or eggs or meat. You should do that first before you start eating crap. I just couldn't resist. I don't even have this kind of stuff at my house, but I'm at my mom's. Right? Yeah, it's a protein shake. Yeah, basically, yeah. Good one too. Coffee and cream or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. So the topic is that Dana White's a piece of shit for taking the sponsorships from the UFC fighters. He's a piece of shit for wanting to do the same to boxers, and that the UFC sucks. And many fighters that could potentially want to fight in the UFC don't. What's up, Beto? Did you go to sleep, man? It's late. What are you doing up? Rusten is ook training me, jongen. Rest is also training. I slept from 7 till 12. So it's not like I'm still up. I just woke up. Can't sleep. So I'm live streaming with you guys. Cool, Beto. Nice. Just as Dana White has a fortune, made a fortune in the UFC in American dollars. Yeah, Dana White has made a fortune in the UFC. You sure has, but at the cost of other people's health, at the cost of other people's poverty. Like people really gave their life for that organization, and Dana White just rips them off. So sad, really, when you think about it. The popularity of the UFC is over. I don't know. Is it though? You really think so, Chiz? What do you mean by the popularity of the UFC is over? Yeah, a lot of people, especially when Conor McGregor was around, we remember those times, don't we, bro? Yeah, I do, but yeah, Conor made a lot of money, but nobody else did. Ronda Rousey made a lot of money. John Jones, sort of, right? But I'm talking real money, guys. It that all fighters are making real money, kind of like how boxers make real money. Not the case. Oh, sorry. In the translation, it says it's wrong. I keep getting you guys' comments in Dutch, so I have to translate it in my own mind to English so I can respond to English, which is annoying. I still have to fix it. I keep forgetting. So basically, you guys are typing in English, I read it in Dutch, and then I have to translate it, what you're saying in Dutch in my mind. I mean, I have to translate the Dutch to English in my mind, and then I respond in English. So sometimes the translation is not accurate. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Mm. Good point, Chiz. Good point. Um. Yeah, Dana White does know what he's doing as far as the advertisement and how he sells the fights. But it's just unfortunate that he doesn't pay the fighters, man.
He makes all that money. It would not even be all that much for him to just pay the fighters fairly. It's like he literally gambles more money. He gambles the money that he should be paying his fighters. That's the way that I see it. Mm. Terrence, what's up? No brownies. It's chocolate. And yes, I'm sharing. Here, take a bite. Mm. No, no, you don't have to, Beetle. But it comes out in Dutch anyways. I don't know either. Good question. Someone's asking here, who are the current UFC stars? I don't know. Who are the current UFC stars? I don't know, but then again, I don't really watch or follow the UFC. I never really did much. Mm. Someone's asking me what kind of work I do. This is my work, YouTube. Mm, Twisted Terrence. I'm freaking working over here. I should tell you. Um, in Tisha. So if you can always tip and put some money here in the super chat and cheap, so I can make more. Terrence says, AJ, I'm a big fan of the UFC. In the last 20 years, you've seen many fights. Yeah, I've seen many fights too, but I wouldn't call myself a fan. I mean, nah. I think many fights are boring. I mean, I just wish the K1 days could come back, or Pride, or even Showtime. Mm. Exactly. That's what he was saying earlier. I think that it was dying out, right? Somebody was saying it was dying out. Mm. Pereira. A lot of people will bring up Pereira, of course. Pereira, Pereira. Mm. Yeah. Face based John Jones. My bro AJ. Party Animal John Jones. My brother AJ knows him. Yeah, I know John Jones, of course. Just Chess, Chess is trying to convince you. Yeah. Watch Pereira highlights. He's a lethal striker. Hits you once and you're out. That's true, Chess. He is a lethal striker, no doubt. No doubt he's good. Excuse me, guys. Mm, okay. Beetle says, I have started this week with protein creatine shake. Good job, buddy. That is really good. I just had one myself, man. That's great. Create protein and creatine are a must if you're training as hard as you're training, man. I mean, Beetle trains with me, guys, and he's always training hard. Get your protein in, man. Get your protein shake in. It's very important. Chiz says, two-time glory and UFC champ beat Israel Adesanya 3 times and lost to him once, 3-1. Gangsta baby. Yeah. Okay. Boris says. Boris says, I met Loyero Machado in Brazil. Nice man. Terrence says, AJ, I can't stay, my friend. Have some stuff on the plate, but wanted to drop in and check on you. I'll catch you in the next one. Cool, Terrence. Catch you in the next one, man. Wait. Don't go. 10 more hours. Good old times, Boris says. Yeah, the UFC. Good old times. Just says, I met GSP in Montreal, Canada. Huh. Nice. But Chiz, don't you live in Australia? What were you doing in Canada? What are you doing all the way over there, man? Yeah, facts. Yeah, Sean Strickland did get knocked out. Get knocked out? Yeah, facts. Sorry, I have to make my mouth real quick. I don't like having chocolate and sugar in my mouth too long. So I'm rinsing it off with baking soda and some coconut oil. Just says, I just asked him what he was doing in Canada. I live in Australia and flew all the way to Canada to meet UFC legends and still more to come, including you, my bro. Oh, cool, man. That's nice. Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. I'd love to meet you, man. Come down to Holland for sure. That's crazy that you went there just to meet UFC fighters, though. Boris is asking where in Australia. Beetle is asking me what. Beetle's asking me, are you planning to train this week before New Year, AJ? Training? You mean? I think you mean class, right? Like, you mean class at the gym with you guys. I don't know yet, man. Maybe. Tomorrow I go back to Enschede. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Monday. No, today I go back to Enschede. Today's Sunday. I go back to Enschede. Um, Let me see. Today's Sunday. Monday. Monday, I think. Is there class Monday, Beetle? If there's class Monday, I don't know. If there's class Monday, maybe Monday I'll train. If there's class. Cool, Jizz. Sounds good, man. I'll be ready. Jizz says, get ready. I'm coming into your gym. and 1-2 kick. Nice. Ahmed says, "How you doing, my brother AJ? Everything good?" Yes, Ahmed. Everything is good, man. All good. Bulgaria. Okay. Bulgaria. What you doing in Bulgaria, man? What's it like over there, anyways? I've never been there. I've never been to Bulgaria. Ooh. Ah. Mijo says, Prochaska is pound for pound the most entertaining fighter on the planet. Okay. Is he? Chia says, you should have seen when Sean Strickland took a punch from Alex Pereira in the first round and it was over. I haven't seen it yet, man. I haven't seen that fight. I gotta watch it, but no, I haven't seen it, man. Um, who. Boris says, gonna check out that fight, Sean Strickland versus Pereira. Yeah, I gotta check it too. I haven't seen it yet. I really gotta check it out. I haven't seen that one. I don't think there is, man. Biro's asking me if there's any class on Monday and Tuesday evening. You should know better than me, man. I was just gonna ask you that. I mean, you're asking me if I'm training next week. You're more up to date with that. I don't know if there's class, man. I don't think so though. I think it's vacation now, man. Vakantie, like we say in Holland. So I don't think so, man. I doubt it. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Oh, Fist of Fury is playing in the background. This is my type of Christmas. Nice. You're watching Fist of Fury right now. That's cool. Why is the UFC bad? Because, man, they pay their fighters bad, and because of this, the top level, some of the top level people in other striking sports are not gonna want to fight in the UFC. They're gonna want to fight in boxing or kickboxing. That's why. Bruce Lee punches like a street fighter in the movie. Forgot about traditional punches. Have you noticed it? Yes, Bruce Lee punches different. Bruce Lee's got a different way of doing things. This is why he stands out so much till this day. No doubt about that. True. He just blasts people. Yeah, Bruce Lee just blasts people. True. Uncle Ria says striking is only a, a aspect of MMA as to where kickboxing and boxing is a very limited sport. No. Um, most MMA fights nowadays is like low level stand up striking. If you watch a lot of the MMA fighters, their striking sucks. A lot of them, like they're not at the level of the kickboxers. And grappling, as far as grappling in the real world, in the real fighting, it's overrated anyways. If it ain't striking, it ain't much. Fuck grappling, man. Grappling is stupid. Period. You should defend against it a little bit, but just knowing how to defend against it is enough. You don't need to be taking nobody to the ground, man. Taking people to the ground is dumb. You're much better off ending it quick. Boom, one shot. Bah. Think about how fast you can end a fight with one shot, one good punch, one good kick. It's over. How long does it take to do a stupid armbar, a headlock? It takes like a long time to get the person and roll around on the ground and get the bar done. Like, come on, dude. And then you might get your ass whooped by someone else while you're down there on the ground rolling around like an idiot. But yeah, I get your point though. You do have a point. If someone grabs a boxer in the street, they will be manhandled. If someone grabs a boxer in the street, they will be manhandled. Grab? What do you mean by grabs? She says, beautiful jab, not telegraphed. When he fights a European fighter, it's like watching a boxer in a kung fu outfit. True. What my, what do I think of Khabib Nurmagomedov? Yeah, man, I think he's right up there with like the level of what's his name, Fedor Emelianenko. You know, these Russian legends are crazy. They're really, really good fighters. The amount of punishment that they can take and give is amazing. You know, it's really a thing of beauty. Yeah, I like Khabib, man. I like his style. I love the way he beat Conor McGregor's ass. I really enjoyed that one. Yeah, I like Khabib, man. Khabib is good. Yeah, no doubt. Probably one of the best in the sport. No doubt about that too. Oh, Dutch milk is some of the best milk in the world. So good. Oh, okay. Khabib Nurmagomedov. He left the UFC world to take care of family. True. Beetle says, I did Friday leg training with Asian squad between sets and my inner thighs is still sore. Good job, Beetle. Keep them up, man. Keep it up. That is good, bro. Keep up the good work, man. It's 3 in the morning here. I can't believe it. Oh, so this is the Christmas thing. Me and my girlfriend slept over at her parents' house on Christmas, the first Christmas day. Second Christmas day, came to my mother's. We're here now, and it's 3 a.m. now. Like, I slept from 7 till 12, and I've been up now for 3 hours. So I had to live stream, so I've been live streaming now for the last 40 minutes. So at 3:20 started up until 3. And it's a small bed that we have that I have to sleep with my girlfriend on, and she can't sleep with me in that small bed. So I have a damn air bed for me now here. So I'm gonna have to sleep in the living room this time, fortunately enough. So chilling here. In case you guys don't know, that's me when I was a baby. Whoa, let's see. Yeah, right there. And yeah, so you guys can see what's around me. You know, the street. It's hard to see it from here. But yeah, this is where I'm sitting. Oh, yeah. Well, good job, Peter. You're really doing well with your training, man. Remember when Bruce lifts the guy while he is sitting in Fist of Fury? Do you think it's real? Fist of Fury lifts a guy while he's sitting. I don't know if I remember that scene, man. Bruce Lee lifts a guy while he's sitting. Do I think that's real? I don't remember him lifting a guy while he's sitting. What do you mean? Who's sitting? He's sitting or the guy's sitting? I don't understand. I almost don't understand the question. I'm getting. Bill says he's gonna do leg training after class. That's good, man. Keep on doing the leg training. Don't skip it. When he goes after the guy, I don't remember what scene you mean, man. He picks up a guy. Yeah, great Beetle. Iedereen doet dat. Everybody skips legs, especially man Beetle. That's just something people do. Yeah. Ooh. Um, Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee pulls that wooden thing people sit on. Uh, I think I still don't understand what you mean by wooden thing, pulling people, lifting people, people that sit on. I don't remember that scene, man. Maybe if you link it to me, I can answer it some other time. Oh. Anyways, that's it, guys. And what do you mean? What about Sean? Well, what about Sean Strickland? What do you mean by what about Sean Strickland? What about him? I don't understand anymore. I'm not following anymore at the moment, guys. Oh, I think he sucks. I think he's a low level boxer. Look at him fighting. He only throws hands. He doesn't do nothing else. He doesn't kick. He doesn't really grapple. I don't know. I just don't think he's all that special. True, Sean Strickland got knocked out by Alex Pereira. All facts, guys. All facts. I shall return, guys. Give me a sec. Oh, what's up, guys? I'm gonna lay down. Let me see. I have to hold it a little straight. Charles Strickland loves his Philly shove boxing style. Yeah, he does. He sure does. Yeah, he's not a specialist. He's not special. Yeah, facts. Uh, it's still worth it to watch Sean Strickland beat Jake Paul's ass. Funny. It would still be a good fight, hypothetically speaking. Sean heeft een goede. Sean has a good chance to beat Jake Paul. Yeah, of course he does. Jake Paul had his ass kicked, and it got time someone did. Yeah, true, Vito. It's cool he figured out how to make a lot of millions without elite skills, but will never reach Floyd Mayweather level. True. Just says Jake Paul started his career late. That's why there's a huge skill gap between fighters like Mike Tyson and Anthony Joshua. Facts. Yeah, guys, when you start late, you're never gonna be as skilled as people who start young. It's just how it is, guys. Like, not to bring myself up again, but I started when I was 4. This is why I'm so good at kicking. This is why I move so easily. I'm able to do everything with ease and hold my leg up there and fucking go in splits and just sit there because I've been doing it for many decades, guys. Over 3 decades, I've been training really really hard. So yeah, yeah, I think they do, man. I mean, Beetle trains with me, bro. So yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I did say that. There's levels to this. It's true to everything. True, man. And it's yeah. Thanks, Chiz. Thanks, Chiz. I appreciate it, man. Laying here on the ground so my girlfriend can sleep. Yeah, it's okay if people get upset, Chiz. I don't really mind. But I get your point, yeah. But I mean, if people get upset, they get upset. It doesn't really affect me. It's if people get upset or not. I'm still gonna say it like it is. It doesn't make a difference on this end, you know. I appreciate you, Chiz. All of you guys watching too, but I must go, guys. I'm falling asleep. That's why I decided to go from the couch over there to the
to sit here. So
You guys see, I was live streaming from this little thing here. So the phone was literally on this thing, and I was sitting there in the beginning of the stream. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later, alright? Good night, guys. Sleep tight. It's 3:15 a.m. You know, most of the time I'm getting up at this time, but today I slept from 7 to 12. I don't think I'll sleep long. As soon as I'm back up, I'm gonna have my coffee, do my stretching, and I'm gonna live stream again. I'm only gonna get a few more hours sleep, I think. She says you can pretend to make yourself happy followers by watching you see with the beautiful spits in the air, unrealistic fights, or watch my bro AJ. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, bro. That's a really nice comment, Chiz. Thank you. Armando Sepulveda says I actually prefer ONE FC over UFC. Exactly. Other organizations are actually better, way better than the UFC. But take care, guys. Till next video. Catch you later. I'm really falling asleep, guys. I gotta go. Peace. Ugh. Turn off the lights. Boom. That's what's up. Back to bed. Adios, amigos. I will. You guys too. Enjoy your vacation.